Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in the got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General, yeah. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put billions of my taxes. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my bloodstream. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Business, bust their head.
ODing on the beat, Narcan flow.
We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretched through it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block. Tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Raise your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside.
Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. That Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly. Be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog. This the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the floor, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside.
Islam Israel. Isupk started off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana, where we teach blacks, Hispanic, Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Started off 1969. Commanding General Yohana. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Okay. Any other church, any other group out there. Isupk Greenville teaches the Sabbath service here, Greenville, South Carolina. Let's clap. We good? We ready? Good. Awesome. I'll do first. Yeah, you can tell me your name, your register, state your register.
Adam, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Bond.
Adam, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
So,
Adam,
Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakadam.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. I blow the horn. Banya Sharala.
Banya Sharala.
It scrolls up. Sar Wanyapa Wanyahapaya.
It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanao, Shabbat Shemayim, Radas, Hayah, Simkat, Yahweh, Labakat, Naba'ah, Ratadai, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratza, Kawah, Hayah, Basamaya, Nadan, Lanawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakina, Watina, Kasalakina, Watina, Wala'ah, Apagaya now. Manasaya one. Abal. Hawashaya now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Malakwa. Mahala. Mahatapar.
What we said in Hebrew, we say in English. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Our kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts. Give our debt to us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power. Yahweh. Hashem. Yahushua. Babakasha. Athana now. Kak. La'pa'a. Kamalaka. Kamanawa. Akak. Latahar. Amatazari. Akak. Lahakwi. Makil. Akak. Our Aqua. Amata Allah. The Garsh. Hashem. Yahushua. What?
Said in Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, give us the power to heal all men of sickness, all men of disease, power to cleanse the left, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'a, Ayanya, Ahari, Mahayan, Yaba'a, Izari, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Isa, Shamayam, Ratnazar, Ayatan, Lamawat, Gok, Aliyanawam, Shamark, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamark, Yahweh, Tzalka, Ayat, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Mayrak, Malayala, Yahweh, Yashamark, Alkoran, Yashamar, Atapasta, Yahweh, Shamar, Taza'at, Waba'at, Ma'ait, Wa'ai, Awalam. We say in the English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. When I suffered, I put to be moved. He that keepeth thee, when I slumber, behold, he that keepeth Israel, shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth, he forevermore.
Sorry. Scrolls down. Shopping means all be seated. Where we at? Deuteronomy 12:4, right? Read 4 verses in Hebrew and 4 verses in English, right? Okay. Go ahead, you got it. Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy 12, verse 4 in the Hebrew. La'a, by Shah 1. Come. La, Ya, Hawa. Oh, La, Yahweh, sorry. Allah, Ya, come. Verse 5. Kaya. Al, Ha, Ma, Wum. Amaka Wum. Like, sure. Yaba. Car. Yahweh. Allah. How you come? My call. Shah. Shabbai. Saya. Shabbat. You come. Shabbat. 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 You come. Lashawan. Ah. Shemawa. Sham. Lasha. Ka. Kawa. Da. Da. Rash. Wa. Wa. Ba. Ah. Ba. Shemawa. Shema. Verse 6. Waha. Ba. Ah. Thumb. Shema. Ah. Ayah. Wa. Taka. Waka. Waka. Yaka. Wa'a. Shara. Ra. Wa'a. Yada. Wa. Da. Raya come. Waga. Da. Oh, sorry. Wa na. Da. Ba. Wa. Na. Da. Ba. Ya come. Wa ba. Kara. Ba. Ra come. Wa. Da. Ana come. Verse 7. Wa'a. Kala. Yum. Kala. Wa'a. Kala. Sham. La. Ga. La. Oh, Laga. Laga na ya. Ya. Ah. La hai. Ya come. Sha. Maka. Bakar. Masha. La. Yada. Come. Ah. Wabar. Kaya come. Ra. Come. Yahweh. Allah. Hayat. Hayat. Allah. Ya. Hayat. Verse 8. La'a. Fire. Shah. Kaka. Ashar. Na. Kana. Wa. I. Shaya. Pa. Ha. Yawan. Ah. Yasha. Paul. Haya. Shar. By. Nine. Wa. Verse 9. Haya. Ba. Ah. I. Al. Ma. Na. Wa. Ka. Wa. Hayak. Nathan. Isupk. Verse 10. Wa'ai. Bara. Thumb. Ah. Haya. Radan. Waya. Shabba. Thumb. Ba'a. Ratha. Ashar. Yahweh. Allah. Hayakam. Manam. Kaya. Athakum. Waha. Hayak. Makam. Makal. Aya. Bayakam. Ma. Sa. Baya. Baya. Ba. Baya. Sh. Baya. Sha. Bahum. Ba. Za. Ta. Ba. Ba.
Okay, we got. All right, let's start off on start off on verse 1. Then. See what we got.
Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 1.
Right.
These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land, which the Lord God of thy fathers giveth thee to possess it all the days that ye live upon the earth.
What's the same here, guys? These are the same laws and statutes that the Most High has promised from the beginning, right? For people to live by. Even Adam understood the law, right? But these are the same judgments and statutes, right? Explanations. And the Lord was doing what? They had not got there yet to the promised land. They were still in that desert. Right? The Lord was setting this up for them to understand, but of course, grown folks, this is for the children anyway. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Ye shall utterly destroy all the places where in the nations which ye shall possess serve their gods.
You want to just do what?
Which ye shall possess serve their gods. Upon the high mountain and upon the hills and under every green tree.
And that's for the first thing to do, the Lord established to keep the Lord's judgments and commandments, right? Statute. The second thing he did was what? When he's preparing them, right? What he did? What is he doing? Say it.
Getting rid of everything.
Getting rid of it, clapping up for us. Right. Exactly. You didn't got to say getting rid of the nation, this, that food. Just getting rid of everything else, except for those judgments. That's exactly right, Sister Flora. That's what you said. Get rid of everything else. Why? Because those were sins that easily beset them, right? All right. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
And ye shall overthrow their altars and break their pillars and burn their groves with fire.
Right.
And ye shall hew down the graven images of their God.
All the Caesar Borgias or whatever, the cows. I'm just saying, though. I said, whatever they had a thought and inkling of doing anything different than what the Most High said. They didn't even have an image of God other than that he's all power. Right. All items, So why would they go and have images of everything else? They couldn't see God, could they? So they wanted to make a little, this cow represents God. Go in the grove. And they love, that's because why? Because they can hide there, man. That's what Israel do right now. The same thing. You think it ain't no different right now? We got right here. Right here. People go off and hide and they take a tote, take a stick of za, go around the corner, ain't nobody looking. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna see me this time. in the grove, and now the groves are like, shoot. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go in the groves no more. They're not out in the wilderness, man. They just go get the apartment, smoke it up, whatever they do, whatever people do that don't have the righteous understanding of following the Most High, right? What we at, verse 4? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Ye shall not do so unto the Lord your God.
Right. You shall not do so unto the Lord your God, right? But I'm sorry. Read that last part. And you shall hew down what?
And ye shall hew down the graven images of their God.
Of their gods, right? Because all around them they had, man, Edomites, Moabites, Amalekites. They got Ham and Esau. Had all these people around here with all these different gods, man. They ain't know what to do. Why? Because this Bible ain't the whole of that Bible. Good. This Bible is for us. This is our history. The only history they got is some cow that they have gonna let them pee on their head or something. Who that do that? Ham, right? A Moabite. They have no law, no real laws, man, to govern themselves.
Right.
So, but they wanted to go down. The Lord said, cut down all these images that you guys they call themselves around. Why? Because we sitting up here, we're around them. How you think we learn how to be what we are right now?
Right.
Right? Evil. That makes sense?
Right.
See, we can't even sit up and be our own people. The Lord says, separate from these people. You have to separate from people like that. And that's what the Lord was trying to say. Get away. Read verse 4. I'm sorry.
Verse 4.
Right.
Ye shall not do so unto the Lord your God.
Right. Go on, read. I'm sorry.
Verse 5. But unto the place which the Lord your God shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name there.
To do what? To put his name, right? You see how the Lord is very explicit about that. What goes with put this name there? What goes with all the things?
Right.
That getting rid of all the other gods to put his name, right? That's what he wants us to do right now. But that's what we dragging into. You got people that come into the Isupk dragging all their gods.
Right.
Do I need to go into it? Go ahead.
Okay. Even like others.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 5.
Right.
But unto the place which the Lord your God shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name there, even unto his habitation shall ye seek, and thither thou shalt come.
Right. In other words, all the tribes. The Lord's going to choose to put his name upon us, man. That's important. Yahweh, right? Go ahead. Verse 6.
Okay. Verse 6. And thither ye shall bring your burnt offering,
right?
And it's like your burnt offering, and your sacrifices, and your tithes, and your heave offerings of your hand, and your vows, and your free will offerings, and the firstlings of your herds and of your flock.
And your flock, bring your tithes, bring all that. The Lord ain't say bring your burnt offering. He said bring that marijuana as a burnt offering. He didn't say do that. You know what I'm saying? Or he didn't say bring your shrimp, crab, and lobster offerings.
Right.
Not that burnt offering. Leave that stuff, man, because that's what we learn. That's what the Lord's trying to separate us from that. Go ahead. When we come, he's preparing us when we get to this land, he ain't gonna have that stuff, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And there ye shall eat before the Lord your God, and ye shall rejoice in all that ye put your hand unto, ye and your households wherein, and the Lord thy God hath blessed thee.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8.
Go ahead.
Ye shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes.
What does that mean? Read that again. If you don't know what it means, read it. Go ahead, answer.
Every man was put in righteousness.
Right. In other words, In other words, you shall not. It's saying you shall not do after the things. What? You shall not do what?
Ye shall not do after all of the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes.
What does that mean? That we were what? We were doing whatever was right in our own eyes. That's why the Lord's going through this explanation right now. He's trying to say, look, man, you ain't gonna do after the things that you've been doing. After that world, the world that you was in out there before you got in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, you can't bring that in here. You can't keep doing that and expect to grow. That's what the Most High was saying. I'm gonna kill you. He killed David and those others, and I think it was, I can't remember the other guy, but he killed their whole household, swallowed them up, did he not? All right. So you can't do what's right in your own eyes, right? Read verse 9. I'm sorry, Slack.
Okay. Verse 9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inheritance which the Lord your God giveth you.
Go ahead. Break it down, Cosmo. We ain't come to that rest yet, right? Read that again.
Verse 9.
But he's trying to let them know, you think, like when you get here in Isupk, have you arrived? The Bible says what? Examine yourself to see whether you've been in truth. That's what the Lord is trying to say right here, basically. Right. You think, oh, I'm a rank on I'm this. Shit. You better follow these law, statutes, commandments of that, right? I mean, 2%. Right. You see what I'm saying? You better do what you're supposed to do. Read that again, verse 9.
Okay.
Right.
Verse 9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest.
You ain't come to this rest yet, right? You know, there's another precept that says that. You ain't come to your rest yet. We ain't even got our kingdom yet, right? Right. That's what the Lord said. He's working on that. He's working. It's you. The Most High got things set up, and you ain't ready. That makes sense?
Right.
For ye are not. For ye are not what?
For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inheritance.
See that?
Which the Lord your God giveth.
Yeah, you ain't come to that rest yet. He was telling you explicitly that you ain't there yet. Know this Bible and understand what it's trying to say. The Lord was trying to get them over there to where the promised land over Israel. And of course, right now, he knew that eventually we're going to wind up right here. And we had a journey, man. The Lord said, you ain't come to your rest yet, right? Read first. Go ahead. Go ahead, read that. Yeah.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10.
Right.
Arise ye.
That's it.
And depart. For this is not your rest.
This ain't your what?
This is not your rest.
This ain't your rest. The same precept, the same. It is Lord, the Most High, way over in the Micah the prophet talking about this. Way back in Moses' day, they said the same thing. This ain't your rest. So we ain't gonna get our rest to the Most High. To who's going? How do we know that we're gonna have a rest when the righteous are in the find that text there? Was that text? The righteous are authority. Find that for me. Right? And the righteous are in authority. We're gonna do what? Read that, God. You got it? You got it down? Find that. Because this ain't your rest yet, but how do you gonna know? When Yahweh Shai comes back, man, black man, get off one of them chariots. He gonna say, now we can rest. We can relax. Ain't that right, Shai? We can relax a little bit, you know. You see what I'm saying? Then Lafayette can go around and rule some of these Edomites up in here. You know what I'm saying? He can have his own house of rule with his stick, protecting the system. Go ahead, what we got? Read.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2.
Yeah.
When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule,
right,
people mourn.
We mourning now. But when the righteous was in authority, what?
The people rejoice.
What are we rejoicing now? I mean, you see what I'm saying? Now we sitting up here and gotta pay the rent, and we shouldn't be working. The people should be working for us. Why? Because we supposed to be the head, not the tail. We're going through the curses of Deuteronomy, right? That makes sense. Read that again.
Now we got the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2.
Right.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
They rejoice. And that's what we're going to be doing when we get our king. That's real, man. This ain't no guess. Ain't no game. And that's what they've been practicing for right here. The Most High would let them know. They were probably sad about this. They thought that, man, I'm getting ready to go to this promised land. I'm getting ready to rest.
Right.
But what the Most High say? Read that again. You hold that second. Read, Cause, verse 9.
Verse 9.
Right.
For ye are not as yet come to the rest.
Right.
And to the inheritance which the Lord your God gives.
Yeah, read that again, Adon. You ain't to your rest. Read that precept. Go ahead. Loud and clear, Papa.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2.
Right.
When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule,
right.
Mourn.
So the wicked, Esau, we mourning, man. Ain't bad rules too. If we wasn't mourning, our shot wouldn't have to stand back there with a stick to guard the door to keep Esau out of here.
That's right.
Am I right? The common one would have to guard it. Wouldn't have to be a stick. Shar would have to come up here and put. Yeah, I guess he would put some wine up in here. We wouldn't have to. You know, let's make sense out of this. We'll be sitting back drinking mint julep on our porch, telling the Edomite to get over there and plant my 50 acres of cotton. 100. Darrell will have his cornfields, thousands of acres. So the floor be sitting over there, you know, over there doing what she do, right? Have a school, sisters, and the Rock and Sharp be over there, have all the music studios, and you know what I'm saying? We'll have our rest, man. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Right.
We ain't got no rest up in here. We gotta work hard every day.
Right.
Let's clap it up for sisters. Also for these sisters up there, these brothers up there bringing wine, shard, and Sister Raya and Floor, and take care of your children, man. You know, we appreciate that, and bringing food up there. We have glorious Sabbath service, you know. So that's the point. I'm sorry. We finished reading on that.
No, we got one
One more verse on that. Verse 10. Read.
Verse 10. But when ye go over Jordan and dwell in the land,
right,
which the Lord your God given you,
yeah,
to clean it, like which the Lord your God given you to clean.
Well, now read again. Where you at? What you reading from?
I'm reading 10.
Get ahead. Read.
Verse 10. But when ye go over Jordan and dwell in the land which the Lord your God given you to inherit, and when he giveth you rest from all your enemies round about,
right,
so that ye dwell in safety.
That's what we were talking about, giving us rest from what? All our enemies round about. Right. You don't think we got enemies out there? We walk out that door. We amongst brothers and friends in here, but we go out there. We got to carry. We got to have our guards up, man. That's what it's from. When we go to camp, we got to have our guards up. We got to protect our sisters. Got to protect our children. Got to protect our brothers. You know, the old man needs help fighting. You help him. Stand beside it. You know, I may knock one of them out, but somebody got to be there for the next one over there. You know,
yes, sir.
May have me on the ground. I have a dime come over there. Get Joy.
That's right.
Yeah. I might have a common one come over there and put a mud hole in. Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. We got to protect. Read that again. To dwell in safety. Read.
Oh God, verse 10.
Right.
But when ye go over Jordan and dwell in the land which the Lord your God giveth you to inherit, and when he giveth you rest from all your enemies round about.
All your enemies, all of enemies. Go ahead, read.
So that ye dwell in safety.
Right. So that we dwell in safety. That means this ain't our rest. Why? Because we don't feel safe. Anybody out there feel safe on these everyday journeys out there? We go to work. I'm always looking on my left, right, shoulder, everything. Scared do I got to go pop somebody, you know, get my stick out of here, put a thrashing on somebody. Hey, I'm protecting myself is all I'm saying. Hey, listen, I was in fear for my life. That's what I'm going to say. That's why I hit it. I'm an old man. Now, what you going to say? I was fear for my life, but that's what's going to take. I'm going to knock the hell out of him if I can. There ain't going to be no second guess. That's what I'm going to do. And don't let me reach you. I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying? We good with this? We good with that? All right. Do we go with them 10?
Yes, sir.
That whoever say that means, man, we ain't safe up in here. We still not on our rest, man, because if it was, if we go by this text we just read, we'll be rejoicing, man. We'll be happy. We'll have the Sabbath service every Sabbath, man. Y'all, you understand? Welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wash your cup. Smell ya?
No, come.
Cause we ain't got no wing.
Go ahead. Yeah, do that for me. Appreciate it. Go ahead. All right. Where we at?
That was it.
That's it. Watch. Call up the next candidate. Rock Shard. I woke him up over here. State your name in the registry.
Trooper the Rock Shar, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Trooper the rock shot.
Banya Howard.
Banya shot.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shab Rock Thumb.
How about you? Let's go with name. You got it back up. Little horn closet, Mark. Got to. Got this new wine straight from the vine up here.
Banya Sharala.
By Sharala. All seated. Where we at? Verse 11. Ready? We'll read 7 verses. The water.
Get some more than it.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 11, in the Hebrew. Go ahead. Wahaya. Hamakwa Yam.
Amakia.
Hamakwim. Ashar. Yaba Kara.
Say Yabakar.
Kar. Yahweh. Allah Hayakam.
Allah Hayaka.
Allah Hayakam. Bayah.
The what?
What's like?
Right.
What?
Every time.
Lashar. Lashakam. Shamawa. Shamar.
Oh,
Shamar.
Shema.
Sham. Shama.
Go ahead.
Tabayawa. Ad. Ka. Ashar. Anakaya. Matazawa. Come.
comes.
Atakam. Aya. Watai. Yakam. Wata. Wata. Waka. Yakam. I. Shara. Yakam. Wata. Rama. Yada. Yadakam. Wakal. Mabar. Mabakar. Ya. Where you come? Ashar. Tadarawa. Tadarawa.
The Darawa.
Laya Hawa. Laya Hawa. Verse 12.
It's what you want to say. La Yahweh.
La Yahweh.
Right? That is a preposition before there, right? That's what that is. Sounds unto the Lord is what it's really saying. It makes sense. Unto is law, preposition, right? Okay, go ahead.
Verse 12. Shah Makathon. Lapanaya. Yahweh. Allah. Hakam. Afon. Waba. Nayakam. Waba. Natayakam. Wa'ai. Natayakam. Wa'a. Maha. Yakam. Waha. Yawaya. Ashar. Washa'ai. Yakam. Kaya. Ayan. Lana. Shalaki. Lawa. Kala. Wana. Kala. Apakam. Verse 13.
Verse 13? Let me see. Let me read this. Verse 13. Deuteronomy 12 and 13. Hashamar. Da. Fan. The I laha. I lata. Yak. Bakal. Ma kwewam. Ashar. The ra. The ra. That's it. 14, right?
14. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Ashar. Yabakar. Yahweh. Ba'akah. Shabbat. Yak. Son. The island. Yak. Sons. The Aisha. So. And the Kaya. Matazawak.
Good. Let's pick it back up. 15.
Verse 15. Yeah. Like rock. Because
Wow.
what?
It's like not understanding. Interesting word too.
Because a what? Napa Napashak. Zabak. Wa'a Kaba. Bashar. Kabaraka. Yahweh. Alahiyat. Ashar. Watan. La. Bakar. Sha'ir Rayak. Hazah. Nahata. Hatamaha. Waha. Zahana. Waha. Sa Waha Ta Taha
War. Right?
Ya'a Kalanawa.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Read that again.
Ya'a Kalanawa. Kataza Baya. Waka Aya. 16.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 16. Rock.
That's only. Huh? It means only or notwithstanding, same thing. Only despite, not word like that. Only this. Read.
Wa.
Right.
Hadam. La'a. Ba'a. Kalawa. Ay. Ha'a. Ha'aratza. Bashar. Paka. Nawa. Kamayam. Verse 17.
Right.
La'a. Bawakal. La'akal. Basha'ai. Wayak. Ma'ishad. Ma'ishad. Like Daga. What? They're not. What the ya? What shop? Yaktaza Harak. Wabaka. Wabakara. Bakwa. Bakwarak. Wataza Anak. Wakal. Nadarayak. Shard. The dark. Wana Yak.
Da, ya. Okay.
Wata Ranama.
Tawa.
Yadak. Verse 18. Kaya. Lapanaya. Lapanaya. Yahweh. Alahayak. Ba'a Kalanawa. Bamakwa Wam. Ashar. Yabakar. Yahweh. Alahayak. Bawa. Atha. Wabana. Wabatha. Wa'ai. Badak. Wa'amata. Wa'alaw. Wa'a. Waha. Lawaya. Ashar. Bashar. Irayak. Bashar. Makat. Lapanaya. Yahweh. Alahayak. Bakar. Mashallah.
With God.
Good. Right? Oh, yeah. Verse what? All right, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 11.
Right.
There shall be a place which the Lord your God shall choose to cause his name to dwell there.
Right.
Thither shall ye bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings
Right.
and your sacrifices,
Right.
your tithes, your heave offerings, your hand, like, and the heave offering of your hand,
Right.
and all your choice vows which ye vow unto the Lord.
You know, the kind that you say, oh, Lord, I'm going to do this. So I get my family set up, I'll do this and do that. You know, Most High just basically telling you, we'll leave off all this garbage that you had over here on the other side and bring all the real offerings that the Most High, all the stuff that you guys were doing, leave that behind. That's the real people here. That's what he's trying to say. What you were doing, leave that there. But bring your real sacrifices. Your vows. I vow not to do that again, man. I know what happened when I did that time. I vow not to. That's what the Most High is trying to say, right? All right, go. He wants you to. That's the same thing we should be doing here. You should be leaving that stuff behind, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Verse 12.
Oh, God, verse 12. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God,
Right.
ye and your sons, and your daughters, your men servants, your maid servants, and the Levite that is within your gates.
Right.
For as much as he had no part, nor inheritance with you.
Right. The Lord made sure you always had something for the Levite. Who the priests?
Right.
Make sure you have some for these priests up in here. Make sure you have something if he's serving as a priest. Make sure he's got a role in here. Make sure he's taking care of it, right? Especially if he's working. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what the Most High said. The Levite, right? For so much as he had what?
For as much as he had no part, nor inheritance.
Yeah, he ain't got no land. He ain't got no flocks. He ain't got no herds, right? No herds. He don't have anything. So the clothes on his back. You know what I'm saying? The Levite had to be taken care of the tithe. That's why the Most High and all of the things that he needed to function as a priest, right? Where you at? Verse 13. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Take heed to thyself that thou offer not thy burnt offerings in every place that thou seest.
What does that mean? Don't offer every what?
Don't. I was like,
go ahead.
Take heed to thyself that thou offer not thy burnt offerings in every place that thou seest.
Every place you see it ain't gonna be holy. It ain't what the Most High wants it to be, because he can't put his name on that. He can't sign to that. But nah, I don't want you to be doing it. In other words, you in business with this other nation. I tell you, get rid of it. What you doing? That's what the Most High is saying, right? Go ahead. Verse 14. Right.
Verse 14. Right. But in the place which the Lord shall choose in one of that tribe.
One of those tribes, right? The Lord's going to choose, right? And one of the tribes. The Lord will choose that. Go ahead.
There thou shalt offer thy burnt offering. And there thou shalt do all that I command you.
All I commanded, right? Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Read this.
Notwithstanding,
or huh? Yeah, only you can use despite, or you know what I'm saying? But notwithstanding what?
Notwithstanding, thou mayest kill and eat flesh in all thy gates.
Yeah. Despite, in other words, now you can go and you kill and eat the things that you need, but for what? The things that the Most High gave you to eat, not all the unclean stuff, right? But read on. Let's see what this is saying.
Whatsoever thy soul lusteth after.
Yeah, whatever you lust, this ain't giving you a command to go eat what you lust after. This is the things that they did. The Lord say, despite what you've done, y'all get the point now. Despite that, I told you go shoot that deer, eat that lamb, and you went over there and ate that rabbit and that snail and that fly. Y'all ate according to the blessing. I'm sorry. The thing that whatever your soul lusteth after, you went after that. Read according to what? But according to what?
According to the blessing of the Lord.
Now, can you glad I got so like you can't bless pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, can you? So the Lord's trying to tell you some of y'all ate that. Notwithstanding before you, in other words, they're supposed to be riding with the Most High, but they're over in the desert doing what? In the groves. Then grab a big old pork sandwich. Or whatever they were doing. That's what the Lord is trying to say. He's saying it right here in this verse. Y'all might not like it, but that's what he's saying. Some of y'all ate some big ears, big feet out there. Go ahead. Disgusting, right? But the Lord is trying to say, trying to tell y'all, clean it up. Go ahead. Read God's according to the what? But according to the what?
According to the blessing of the Lord.
Right.
Thy God, which he has given.
And he given you. What does that mean? According to the clean and unclean foods he's given you. That's what he's trying to say. So don't get this twisted there, right? Right. Read again. And then what? So read. No, just read. Finish read.
The unclean and the clean may eat thereof.
What? Go ahead.
Right, man. This, you know, I was enjoying some great lawful food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and this scripture is real heavy, man.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of abominable foods that are in the world.
Right.
That of course, you know, we once partake.
Right.
But once we gain the knowledge of the truth and
right.
realize how much more great and more tasteful these lawful foods are.
That's right.
I mean, look at croaker. You know what I'm saying? Look at the fish. Croaker, with you know, we get salmon,
right,
lamb. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, even the what's that fish? Oh my God.
Red snapper.
Snapper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's so many great lawful foods
right.
that are out here.
Right.
It make you even forget about pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right, right.
And that's how good it is. And like everything has been prepared so perfectly fine. So like I listen, because like I've been wanting to say that, but I was stuck in my face.
No, clap it up for that brother right there. And that's it. And the Lord was telling us, because look, they're out in the wilderness. They're going in the brook fishing for the croaker. Because in the stream you have to, I think it's trout. Go ahead.
Not made. But after coming in the truth from, you know, eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster,
right.
all that, you feel coming in the truth, man. I found out how good beef, lamb, and chicken is. I don't even eat pork no more.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, bro, once you get on that diet of eating lamb,
right.
chicken, and beef and all that,
right.
you don't even look back at pork no more.
It doesn't push the air you breathe, the smell out of your nose, doesn't it?
Right, you breathe better, you feel better.
But that's what this is saying. That's very good point. It's saying, according to the blessings of the Lord, is what he's trying to say, which I've given thee. Then it says, notwithstanding thee, the unclean and clean that you're supposed to be eating, you're supposed to have discretion with the clean. Go ahead, sister.
I was going to say, since I'm doing the truth and I've gotten rid of starting eating more lawfully, a lot of my health issues go away.
Let's clap it up for the sister. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. It's your health issues. You're gonna understand a little better. But that's what the Lord was trying to say, because he's saying you guys were using at your own discretion to eat. You couldn't even go and eat the clean and unclean that I've given you. The Lord's saying that in this verse. Did you want to say something? He wants you to eat the clean, unclean foods, and we were sitting up here eating whatever our heart lusteth after. It says right here. It says notwithstanding, or not despite what you've done. I'm trying to show you right here. Don't eat that. Right. Finish reading. As what?
As of the robe and as of the heart.
Now, what did the Lord just say? He's giving you some clean foods right there. I looked them up. They're clean. It's basically some of them, they're basically deers, but they have, that's what it is. Some of them are some sort of gazelle. Right. Some of these animals may even be extinct, but his cousin left over. We cut his leg and eat it. They cut that leg off, roast his cousin's leg. Some of them make big stink. Go ahead.
And if I could, like also like even clean foods like deer and all that stuff, and elk and all the other stuff, cows. The Lord is saying, don't grab the motherfucking heart. Excuse my language. Don't grab the heart out the goddamn animal and eat it. And the heart raw. You know, that's unclean. You know what I mean? Stuff like that as well. Like,
why is it unclean?
It's unclean because you don't want to indulge on blood. You know,
it's the blood. That everything you said, there's one word. Blood.
Word.
Go ahead.
I want to say one thing. I want to big on my brother, but come on, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
So that brother make a good steak.
Right.
I'm gonna say that. If you haven't tried that brother steak here in South Carolina, you want to try to come on Bunny Howard steak.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make sure that there's no blood in there.
Yeah, no, he happy because he ain't got to eat that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. So he's gonna learn how to season the steak right.
Right.
You know, it's people. The Lord's simply trying to save your life. Right. That whole statement, this whole statement right here. If you go to the Christian church, they'll try to find a way. See, you can eat. It says, God to him that hath thee, and unclean and clean may eat thereof. Don't even know what the hell they talking about. They don't even know what this verse is saying right here. Go back and read every word here, notwithstanding, despite what you've done wrong. Oh, yeah. You in the Christian church, yeah, you still eating that. Exactly right. This verse is talking to you too. Right. Talk about blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Don't eat that anymore. Notwithstanding that y'all Christian church out there still eat pig ears, pig feet. They sell them pig feet in a jar, didn't they? Oh, I used to see them in the shelf when I was a little boy and said, what the hell? What is that? Until they opened the jar and I knew exactly what it was. You see, but that's what the Lord's trying to say here. These unclean foods, man. The Lord say, use the better discretion at it. Use your understanding. The Lord was trying to establish because them grown folk back there were going to make the children. This is for the children. The little children to take over to the promised land, man. And we are those children, man. That's right. Aren't we? Aren't we not? Red. We'll be in that promised land. Sharp. You know, I'm just naming people. I don't mean I can name everybody so nobody get mad. Am I right? Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm just picking people as I said. Am I right off the mark, Doc? Just picking somebody. I'm just saying to you. Finish reading. Verse 17. Right.
Verse 17.
Right.
Thou mayest not eat within thy gates the tithe of thy corn.
Right.
Or of thy wine, or of thy oil,
right, or
the firstling of thy herds,
right,
or of thy flock,
right,
nor any of thy vows which thou vowest.
Right. You're supposed to give them as an offer, free will offer. Right. That's why. You know why? Because the Levites gonna get this. They had to have something to eat. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thou vows the free will. I'm sorry. Finish reading.
Nor thy free will offering or heave offering of thy hand.
Right. Okay. Is that last one or we good? 18? That was it. That was it? That's cool. 17. So we got to go to 18. All stand. All of the next. Go ahead.
Sharp Bunny Howard, I Bunny Yasharala.
Sharp Bunny
Howard. Y'all about Shimmy Shop Rock and Thumb.
Y'all about Easy with names. Ain't gonna lie. Blow the horn, Kazamar.
Charlotte.
Your shop means all be seated. Ooh. What we at? Verse 18. 18 said we'll stop on what, 25 or 26? We'll start at 18, right? Be the last 24. Let's read. How's your Hebrew?
We'll get it there.
Gonna get it there. Let's go.
Okay. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 18. Kaya, Amma, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayak, Ta'a, Kalanawa, Bama, Kowam, Ashor, Yaba, Kar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Bawa, Ata, Waba, it's like Wabanak, Waba, Duck, Wa'ai, Badak, Wa'ai, Ma, Duck, Waha, Lawaya, Shar, Basha, it's like Bashai, Rayak, Washai, it's like Washa, Makat, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Bakal, Masalak, Yadak, verse 19, Deuteronomy 12, 19. It's like Ashamar, Luck, it's like Pun, the eye, it's like the eyes above, it's like Halawaya, Halawaya, Call, Yama, it's like Yama Yak, I'll, I die, it's like Ada, Matak, verse 20. Deuteronomy 12.
That word, sometimes that word called can be all or it can be kala, depending on the speaker. Go ahead.
Come on, concert.
You didn't know that. I already know it myself. I just look it up. Go ahead.
Come on, concert. Verse 20. Kaya, Yara, Kaya, Yahweh, Allah, Salaki, Allah, Hayak, Gaba, Walak, Ka'a, Shor, Gabar, Luck, Wa'ai, Morak, Akala, Akala, Bashar, Kaya, Ta'ai, Ta'awa, Napa, Napashak, La'ag, Kal, Bashar, Bakal, Awa, Napashak, Ta'ai, Tayakal, Bashar, verse 21, Kaya, Yarai, Kakwa, Mamak, Hama, Kwawam, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Lashawam, Shemawa, Sham, Wazai, Wazaba, Wazai, Baka, Mabai, Korak, Wamai, Tazai, Nak, Ashor, Nathan, Yahweh, Lak, Ashor, Tazawai, Yadak, Wa'ai, Kalak, was like Kolak. Let me do it again. Wa'ai, Kalak. Bashai, right, Rakah, Bakal, Awa, Napashak, verse 22. Ak, so like Akah.
Where are you?
Verse 22, start of.
Okay. It's two.
Come. Sure. Yeah, a call. Hataza baya. Wa ata.
Oh, you mean okay, that's even. So
Okay, come.
the wrong word.
Come. Verse 22. That's what it said. Ashar. Ya call. Hataza baya. Wa ya la. Come. The Kalanawa. Hatama. Wahai Tahawar. Yaka Nawa. Ya'a Kalanawa. Verse 23. Rakwa. Kazak. Laba. Lataya. Akal. Adam. Kaya. Adam. Hawa'a. Hana Pash. Hana Pash. Wala'a. Na'a Kal. Hana Pash. Ain. Habashor. Verse 24. La'a. Da'a. Kalanawa. Ha'a Rataza. Do it again. Rataza. Rataza. Okay. The Shah Pakanawa. Kamayam. Verse 25. La'a. Kal Nawa. Lama'an. Yayata. Lak. Walaba Nayak. Aha Rayak. Kaya. The Aisha. Ayakshor. Ba'ai. Yana'ai. It's like, do it again. Ba'ai. Yanaya. Yahaw. Verse 26.
Okay. All right, where we're at. So give 7 verses in the English. We'll wrap this up. What verse we on? 18? Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 18.
Loud and clear.
But thou must eat them before the Lord thy God in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. Thou and thy son and thy daughter and thy manservant and thy maidservant and the Levite that is within thy gates, and thou shalt rejoice before the Lord thy God in all that puttest thine hands to do.
Why does the Lord go through all of the telling you about all of the son, the daughter, the manservant, the maidservant? Why does he do that? Why don't he just assume that you know that? Why do you have to categorically list everybody? Go ahead. The whole house, in other words. So the whole house, you have a record. The whole house, I'm talking to your whole house, not just your priest.
Right.
The kids running around there eating pork sandwich.
Right.
You know, just in other words, he's letting them know. You'll read that again. But thou must eat them before the Lord. Read that, verse 18.
Verse 18.
Right.
But thou must eat them before the Lord. It's like before the Lord thy God.
Right.
In the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
Right.
Thou
what?
Thou and thy son.
Thy son. He's letting you know, everybody in this household. Because they, he's telling the whole family, this is what you need to teach them. Go ahead.
And thy daughter.
Right.
And thy manservant.
Right.
And thy maidservant.
Right.
And the Levite that is within thy gates.
Right. Get about the priests. That's us. The gates, right? Read.
And thou shalt rejoice before the Lord thy God and all that. That put his hands on too.
Right. Both sides, make sure you take care of the whole family and stay in the cash. Because you're getting ready to go to a whole new land, man.
Right.
And that's what we're getting ready to do now. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, right?
That's right.
Sorry. Before we get to this new land of the Most High, that thank God, Howard Shah is going to rule. Don't have to worry about Esau, Donald Trump trying to do nothing, evaluate nothing, make a deal. I don't have to be part of that no more. That makes sense. Go ahead.
It's like if I could, like just imagine that people at home and people in the class, just imagine you leaving a land and you walking to another land. Of course, you're gonna have laws within yourself. You're gonna have ways of you being able to conduct yourself. You might get mad at the sister next to you because she might be on the period, excuse my language, on her flower. You might get mad at the other brother because he probably doing what he do, looking at somebody behind or whatever. The Lord is giving us laws on these and on this journey. You know what I mean? That's why it's specific what he's saying right now about going to the son, going to the daughter, make sure everything right with the mom, the father, because we're gonna make sure we get these laws in order. So it ain't no room of us trying to hold, oh, nah, well, I didn't know that. No, I ain't know I couldn't do that. You know, a black man like a cat. A cat is a scary cat. Black man, we knows his hell. You know, you look at the cat look at here, run away from you. You know that all real. Black man, we knows his head. Our attribute is being nosy his head. Well, why can't we be nosy about what the Lord telling us about to do? You feel me? So like, excuse me, so like about that, sir.
All right. What verse are you in?
Like verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. Take heed to thyself that thou forsake not the Levite as long as thou livest on the earth.
Right. That's so the Lord always he explicitly brings that out and letting you know that the priest, man, don't neglect the Levite, the priest, man, because the Most High is serious about that. Or your the 12 tribes wouldn't be where they are if you didn't have this Levite sitting up there trying to do something to help them out, right? That was his job. Go ahead.
Verse 20. When the Lord thy God shall enlarge thy border, as he hath promised thee, thou shalt say, I will eat flesh, because thy soul longeth to eat flesh.
Right.
Thou mayest eat flesh whatsoever thou soul lusteth after.
So in other words, so what's the Lord saying here again? When he enlarge your borders, when you make your that promised land even bigger.
All right.
We're supposed to have a whole globe.
Right.
Is he telling you to eat anything here? What is he saying?
It's like, this
Go ahead.
I know this in the what they call the old Testament. So it says lust, but it's talking about what you desire.
Right, what you desire, right, what you lust at, what you desire. Yeah, that's what it's saying. That's what you forget out. That's what people don't realize. You know, everything that the Lord say he means, you can't even imagine that people would think different. Thou mayst eat flesh whatsoever thy soul lusts after, whatever you desire. If you desire steak, eat that steak. But if you desire, he ain't said you desire pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster because that's unlawful. He's explained it already in here.
That's right.
But when you wind up in but the nations around the bottom, they don't know no better. And what's the Lord say? Make sure you stay away from them. Go ahead.
And if I could, sir, like if you're trying to read this Bible from an outsider, you would think everything is benefiting your life and what the hell you want to do. Like in the inside, when it's saying, clean and unclean, like we said about the deer earlier, don't eat the deer. The deer is clean. But when you try to drink the blood of the deer, that makes the deer unclean. We already know that the deer is clean, but it's just certain things.
It makes the blood unclean.
Right, makes the blood unclean. Like don't drink the the blood of the deer. So this thing's like when it's saying like this is unclean of you to do. We talking about in a household, or we already know not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. The Lord already put us in our mind. We don't need to be smoking weed and all the other stuff. You know what I mean? Certain things like that. But when you read it from an outsider, you think the world is talking about the whole world, like the whole earth. You think the world is talking about every animal when it's talking about eating the flesh. You know what I mean? That's why these heathens shouldn't have their stubby little paws on our records.
Right. And to add on to that, they say, or whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. Well, didn't you? I just assume you knew that you're not supposed to be pork, shrimp, and lobster. I just make the, you know what I'm saying? Your soul lust after. Why do you? That's why you can't. The only people that can explain this is the priests and prophets of the Most High. This is written. Go ahead.
If you want to like look at it as the outsider, eat the flesh, whatever your soul loves, eat a little baby. Cut them up, boil them. Make it make sense then. See, if you want to take context out.
They can't.
Right.
Because if you don't want to, there's so many texts fit that. If you don't want to keep the law, they ain't gonna keep it. Simple as that. But the Most High say, get rid of them nations around this part town. Matter of fact, I'll run them out. The Lord, man, he ran out those other nations. One time I read in the Bible, the Lord ran these other nations that would try to teach us to do crazy laws like that with just bees. We'd rather get shot with a bullet than to get stung by these bees up there. When the Lord said, put all these bees on this nation, and they gone, boy. What you gonna do? Stand up there and get hit? He took Ham like that and moved them out of here with the beehives. Lord ain't playing around, man. He'll do whatever it takes for his children as long as you are in obedience.
That's right.
Right? Verse 21.
Okay. Verse 21.
Right.
If the place which the Lord thy God had chosen to put his name there be too far from thee, then thou shalt kill of thy herd and of thy flock which the Lord hath given thee, as I have commanded thee, and thou shalt eat in thy gates whatsoever thou soul lusteth after.
There you go again. So we already know what we desire. We already know what we lust after. And clean foods. No unclean foods. But that's what people got with this stupidity, I would call it, because it's not for them. That's the point. All the heathens, it ain't for them. So they ain't going to understand this right.
And if I could, sir, that scripture right there, that verse is heavy because it's saying like if I told y'all to go to Georgia, y'all walk to Georgia, you ain't gonna make it to Georgia tonight. Y'all hungry? Look, go ahead and unalive some of y'all cattle. That's all that's saying. He ain't talking about go find a goddamn pig and eat him up because I know you're hungry. He talking about the deer, gazelle, whatever you have with you. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and just unalive a few of them. You know what I mean? And make it where you need to go if it was a little bit too far. Right. It's like about that.
It's too far, right? You're gonna need something to eat. Just make the Lord is trying to cover all the bases, which He is doing, so that you will cover all the bases. So you'll understand that. I know what I got to do. I already got all the answers. We got all the knowledge in the world, because who has all the knowledge in the world? The Most High. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
That's what He's saying. Nothing that He will not tell you what to do, right? Verse 22. We're gonna wrap this up. Go ahead. Is it 22? Yeah, go ahead. Right.
Even as the robust and as the heart is eaten, so thou shalt eat them. The unclean and the clean shall eat of them alike.
Right. In other words, so what is it saying? It's telling you be mindful of what you're eating. In other words, because they had a problem with eating there in that desert. Because when they went off to Greece later on in the Bible, they had a problem with eating things over there too. But the Lord's saying, I'm telling you to go back to those established laws that I told you. In other words, He's just reminding you the clean and the unclean. Remember, you're doing like this, like slap inside the damn head. Remember what I'm saying? Understand that's clean and unclean food. That's what He's basically saying right here. Go ahead.
If I could, I know black man in America right now, we're looking at when it says roebuck or gazelle, we're looking at like, when the black man had a gazelle? But we gotta understand that black and brown, like Hispanic, I see Hispanics all the time. Well, I'm got goddamn exotic goddamn deal. You know what I mean? Got an exotic deal in the yard. Gotta make sure they put a fence up that's 10 feet high. You know what I mean? Because we all together on this little journey. You know what I mean? So of course different tribes got different, just know how to get things together. You know what I mean? And this is what's going on right now. It's like about that, sir.
Read verse 23.
On Only be sure that thou eat not the blood.
Eat not the what?
Eat the blood.
Blood is down. Don't eat the blood, man. So how you gonna do that? You cook that steak, what you gonna do to it? When you cook that chicken, what you gonna do to that? Right temperature. That's right. I remember when I was cooking chicken, my grandmother saying, go get some ice, go get some water, and then and some salt. And we swung that chicken around, got all that blood out of it. That's what we were doing. And the ice kept from, decaying. Before I knew it, it was kosher, or it was the blood was out of it. You get as much as you can in theory. Because meat got blood in it, it'd be hard to get all the blood out of it. But it's what your eye can see. He ain't say take a microscope in there and look at it. That's all the Most High say. Get the blood out of it. That's all. The Levites know how to do that. Let's read that again, verse 23.
Verse 23. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for blood is the life.
Blood is life, right?
And thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh.
What's this in the flesh? Go ahead. What are you gonna do with it? Go ahead, read.
Verse 24. Thou shalt not eat it. Thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water.
That's what. Read.
Verse 25. Thou shalt not eat it, that thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thy children after thee. Thy children after thee, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord.
Which is what?
Right in the sight of the Lord.
Read verse 26. We're gonna wrap this up. Go ahead.
Verse 26. Only thy holy things which thou hast,
right,
and thy vows,
right, thou
shalt take and go unto the place which the Lord shall choose.
Right. See, that's it right there. We're gonna wrap this up. That's the point. The Most High is just basically letting them know before you get in this land, all the things that I've taught you, continue to do this throughout your generations, man. I mean, all the hearts and minds are cleared for understanding. Y'all understand that, the nations around about us right now, all these, in other words, you go to a Chinese restaurant, you better be careful what you got on that stick. I'm serious, dude. But be careful what he said.
It's like my good.
Go ahead. Go ahead, John. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about right there. If they got no bone, you gotta be careful about that, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I ate some chicken the other day from a place like this.
Right.
And the chicken tastes like damn near shrimp. Then they brought me back to the palace.
Yeah.
I was like that right there, looked at it. I said, no way, that's chicken, ain't it?
All these
it was chicken, but I guess it was chicken.
All these Moabite and Ammonite nations and Elamite nations, you better be careful what you get out of it. Understand, that's what's round about you now. Go ahead.
And if I could, in their land, it's lawful for them to eat dog and cat meat at that market. Sure. They buy and eat stuff like that willingly, like full. So they just come over here and ain't no limitation on it, but they still got the lust in their hearts for dog, cat, rat meat.
It's against the law here in America to serve certain type of foods there, and they don't care, and they still do. It makes sense? Imagine. Oh. Right. Tomorrow. There you go. Okay. Oh, the scrolls. Big scrolls up. You know, I'm gonna have these troops over there. They know what to do. Sar wapanya hakuyam.
Lord, pray to keep our now, a bunch of might. out.
Malak it out.
Salak it out.
Salak it out.
Walk it out.
Malak it out.
Allah. Abayay it out. Anasaya one. Abal. Ayashay out. Ayah.
Yeah.
Ra. Kaya. Ka. Amalakwa. Allah. Allah. The heart. Malak. Okay. We say in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. Forgive our debts. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. The power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Baruch Shah, Thadanaw, Kak, Atahar, Matazari, Kak, Hakwil, Amathia, Kak, Aqua, Amata'ala, Garsh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah,
Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, power to raise the leper, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, cast them out. In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you. Psalms 83. Alahayim, Adamaya, Takarash, Yahana, Yahama, Yawan, Ash, Amaka, Amawak, Sawada, Yata, Sawa, Kaki, Magawai, I would die. That's a Zawa, Alaba, Kakua, Ayaka, Ayaka, Alaya, Alawam, Waya Samat, Alayam, Awaba, Magaria, Bo, Hamawan, Hamalak, Alashab, I'm the Shab. I'm the wall. Don't usher wall. Hayawa. Zarawat. Malawat. Salah. Aisha. Aham. Madid. Kasaya. Sarahat. Madid. Barakal. Wayashwan. Nashamadawa. Mayan. Ara. Hayawa. Daman. Alama. Shayatama. Nada. Yabawa. Kairab. Zabak. How do you succumb? Asho. Armawa. Nayashara. Nayashara. Alawa. Alawa. Alahaya. Alahaya. Guy. Cross. Apanya. Roka. Kaash. Ira. Wa. Kalahaba. Kalahat. Hurry. Rawada. Bas Ira. Mabasa. Ka. Mahala. Ala'a. Anayam. Walawan. Waya. Kwaswa. Shaka. Hawa. Yabashwa. Ya. Hadawa. Ida. Waya. Harwa. Waya. Badawa. Waya. Why? Kaya, Ada, Shaka, Hawa, Baki, Hayawan, All right, this out. Say it in English. Keep not that silence. Oh God, hold not that peace. Be not still. Oh Yahweh, below. Thy enemies make a trouble. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Insulted against thy hidden ones. And have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. In the name of Yahshua, may be no more. Remembrance. They have consulted together. One can see. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagareen, Moab, Amalek, the Philistines, inhabitants of Tyre. She'll also join with them. Over the children of Lot. Do unto them. As to the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to the bed. As to the brick of some. Perish that didn't go. And the world is known for the earth. And the road was like a red. And like Zahir. Yea. All the princes that's about. All the princes that's about. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The house of God. In possession. Oh my Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. And stumble for the fire burn the wood. As a stubble before the wind. Fire burn the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire, so persecute them without tempest, make them afraid, without storm, and fill their faces with shame. They may seek thy name. Oh Lord, let it be confounded, trouble forever. Let it be put to shame, and perish, that men may know, and die. His name alone, the power, the most high, the earth.
Sir. Includes that Sabbath service compared to salute Torah. How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah.
How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah. Y'all Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah. How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah. How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah. How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah.
Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shabrak, yeah.
Yeah, about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, about Shimmy Al-Shai. Y'all about Shimmy Al-Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shabrak, yeah.
How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Yeah.
Includes the Sabbath service. Anybody like to be anointed? Anybody like to be anointed? Oh, no, here, just go ahead. Yabarak Yahweh.
Yabarak Yahweh.
Shemar.
Shemar.
Yahar.
Yahweh.
Hanyua. Alyaka. Ayakanka. Shah. Yahweh. Hanyua. Alyaka. Shamika. Salam. Hawa. Shem Yahweh. Rock. God.
Jarrell.
Shem Yahweh.
Shimmy Al-Shai.
Water.
Amen.
We said in Hebrew, we said in English, Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh in the name Yahweh shall bless, ill, shield, and protect. That is. All right, this concludes Sabbath service.
Men of Israel, Amat Shabbat, Amat Barak, Yahweh
by Shimmy on shop rock it up. That's a baton. Saw our face the sisters. Men Israel, by Shabbat. Ahmad. Barak. How Shabbat done by Shimmy on shop. That's a baton. Smish.